You're watching Kenosha Community Media.
Well, hey, Jason, for me,
Either he wants to say something or eat something, one of the two.
Take the opportunity to put our musical interests.
Acting, dancing, and now singing a Grammy winner.
After those movies, and particularly Night Shift, and we did Gung Ho.
Really? Never knew that.
Welcome to Just Talkin'. We have a great show for you today. We are here at the Wizard World Chicago, Rosemont, Illinois. It's a great event, so let's go on in. Okay, here we are at Wizard World in Rosemont, Illinois, and I'm with your name.
I'm John Matta.
And John, what's your role here?
I'm the CEO of Wizard.
What a fantastic event. In fact, I hear this is the biggest convention here in the Rosemont. How did this all get started?
Oh, the convention itself has been here for about 40 years. It's got a great legacy here, and Wizard World has been doing it for the last number of years, and it's always great to come to Chicago and do it. The fans are great, high energy. Today's Thursday, it's very, very crowded. By Saturday, it'll be packed with people having a lot of fun.
And it seems like every year it's expanding in some way or keeps it fresh and different. What's new this year?
Well, this year, we've got a gaming area. We've got a huge area of the gaming. Great sponsors have brought the state-of-the-art games in. That's a really good thing. We have our Heroes Honoring Heroes event. We honored the Rosemont Office of Public Safety. When we go around the country, we realize what we do is make believe. And we have superheroes we bring out, and it's great, but in every community they're real heroes, and we try to spend a few minutes honoring them, be they military, police, or firemen, and it's a very great thing.
And as far as now, not only do you do it in Rosemont, it's all over the place.
We go all over the country. We've got about 25 shows a year. We were in Columbus, Ohio a couple of weeks ago. We're heading to Richmond, Virginia, Tulsa, Austin. It's a great thing. Fans nationwide love it.
I think what I like about it is there's a lot of variety. You may think Comic-Con, but there's celebrities here, there's gaming, there's merchandise and everything.
Yeah, there's a little something of for everybody. There's artists drawing, comic books for collectors, cosplayers, a lot of people in costume, celebrities, motion picture cars like from the Dukes of Hazzard or the Batmobile, what have you. It's really an extravaganza in entertainment.
If anyone want more information about Wizard World, is there a website?
www.wizardworld.com.
Well, it's going to be a great convention this weekend. We thank you so much for talking with us today.
And great pleasure.
Thank you. Okay, here we are at Wizard World Chicago at Rosemont, and I am with your name?
Eric from VP Cabs.
All right, let's hear. I walked past here, saw these video games, so let's hear all about it.
Well, they're virtual pinball machines that can play most any arcade game you can find out there, any classic pinball game. It's all out there online. You just download anything you want and play just about anything. They act like real pinball machines, real arcade games.
That's what I feel like the technology is going towards, because with video games you got that full CRT monitor in there, and now what is it, just a flat screen monitor?
Yeah, it's a 40-inch flat screen monitor in most of them.
What seems to be the more popular one this at your booth?
The Back to the Future is a big hit. Everybody's loving it.
And it's a pinball machine?
Yeah, we have the Back to the Future Vertigo. This is our arcade machine, and we have the Back to the Future pinball machine over here.
Oh, very cool, very cool. How long have you guys been in business?
About 3 years.
So if anybody want more information, do you have a website?
Yeah, virtualpinball.com.
Well, Eric, thank you so much for coming to this event, and thanks so much for talking with us today.
Thank you, buddy.
Okay, here we are at Wizard World Comic-Con, and I am with your name?
I'm Ryan Glitch.
Ryan, what do you think of the event so far today?
I love this show. It's off to a great start for a Thursday. There's a big crowd. The celebrities are filing in. I'm really happy with it.
Well, let's hear about this booth. Sci-Fi Speed Dating. What is it?
Sci-Fi Speed Dating is a small company that I own. We travel the Comic-Con circuit and we run speed dating for super fans. We do it at conventions all over the U.S.
That's great, because a lot of people, when you come to conventions, you don't know anybody, and maybe obviously all have a common interest, but this is a great way to break the ice.
Yeah, I mean, it works really good. Some people do it for fun. Some people take it real serious. We've had, I think we're at 83 or 84 marriages that come out of this so far. And, we just have a blast doing it. And Wizard Chicago is one of the cons we do every year. We love being here.
And I love your outfit. And for those who don't, what Jedi are you? Just a Jedi?
I'm actually my own Jedi. That way I can be comfortable in my robes and enjoy myself.
And about how many people participate for the session?
Each session's about 100 people, give or take. Some of them are a little bit bigger on the Saturdays. It all depends on the size of the con. This is a huge convention, so our session's a little bigger here.
When did you start doing this?
I started this 6 years ago at Star Wars Celebration 5, excuse me.
We're at Star Wars Celebration. That must have been fabulous.
It was a great show. The people that used to work for Reed Pop did a great show, but they've changed staff over now, and some things have changed.
If anyone want more information about sci-fi speed dating, is there a website or anything?
Yep, if you have any questions about sci-fi speed dating, find us on Facebook, facebook.com/sci-fi speed dating.
Well, we thank you so much for coming to this event, and thanks so much for telling us today.
Thank you.
This could be a bicycle. Or a bat. This could be a robot. Or an airplane. This could be a playground. This could be a book bag.
Or a soccer ball.
This could be a book. This could be beautiful.
This cannot be trash.
This can all be recycled. Learn more at thiscouldbe.org.
All right, here we are at Wizard World Convention, and I am with your name.
King Don Carlos.
So, Michael? A surf.
And what do you think of the event today so far?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, first of all, I'm really surprised and thrilled at how many people have turned out. I mean, for the opening day, it's been magnificent, and people have been so friendly and so enthusiastic, and we've seen some magnificent costumes. People really seem to be enjoying themselves and in the spirit of the thing.
Well, let's talk about your booth. What's your booth about today?
Well, we come from Medieval Times. Medieval Times is a dinner tournament right here in Schaumburg, Illinois, about 15 minutes away from the convention. So we're just here giving away some coloring books, some crowns. We also have some good deals going on, ticket-wise, for the guests to purchase here at the booth. So hopefully we're trying to get them after the convention to come out and see our show.
And what goes on at the show?
We have a 2-hour dinner show. When you're there, you're feasting. You have a 4-course meal. You get to watch His Majesty and the Princess live performing. And then we have 6 nights. They joust, live jousting. They perform games on horseback. And then we get down to the real fun horseback fights, the sword fights, axe fights. 2 hours of action-packed entertainment. Yes.
Is this all year round or no?
Yes, it is. Yes, we're all year-round organization. People sometimes are confused about that, but we have a roof over our head and we're climate controlled. So we may be medieval, but we use wizardry to be up to date. So we do shows all year long, every week of the year, anywhere between 5 and 10 shows a week. Sometimes 7 days a week, but at very least, Wednesday through Sunday. And multiple shows on Saturdays and Sundays. So we're always there, and we seat 1,400 people, so we're virtually almost never sold out. There's always seats available for people to come join us.
And outfits are very authentic. What time period are we looking at?
What? I'm sorry? Well, we're looking for medieval area, so we'll generally say around 1100, 1200 AD.
For those history buffs, they're the times of the Great Crusades. That's right.
And what's your role in the medieval times?
I will take your photo. I will make the photo look like it is something you've never seen before, and I will make sure you have a best experience of your life.
It sounds like a very family-friendly event.
It is.
It is. It's amazing. We get everybody from newborns to people celebrating their 90th birthday. We get bachelor and bachelorette parties. We get school groups. We get camping groups. We get a lot of Boy and Girl Scout groups. And just everybody of all ages just gets caught up in the show, the excitement. They're all rooting for their night. They're all color-coded. We've got 6 sections, one corresponding to each of our 6 nights from the 6 different regions of our kingdom. You'd be amazed how excited everybody gets of all ages.
We've had a lot of proposals, too. Many people have just gone on one knee right in front of the king, popped a ring out.
It's true. It's very romantic, yes.
So for those who want to come out and see this, was there a website or that they can...
Absolutely. You can call 888-WE-JOUST. That's our phone number. MedievalTimes.com is our website. You can apply online if you'd like to come work for us on the website, which lots of people here certainly would. Any information, pertinent to coming to see the show, you can find on medievaltimes.com.
Well, we thank you so much for coming to the event today. We'll definitely come out for dinner and jousting, and thank you so much for talking with us today.
Our pleasure. Thank you, my lord.
Okay, here we are at Wizard World Comic Con event, talking with some booths, and I'm with your name.
My name is Debbie. I'm with Six Flags Great America. Well, right now we are here recruiting for our Fright Fest season, which is our Halloween season. This is Snowball. He's one of our props for Fright Fest. Isn't he beautiful? So, yeah, we are here looking for several hundred monsters. Scare actors is what we call them. Haunted house performers. We're looking for makeup artists. We're looking for wardrobe. So all kinds of positions available here at Six Flags for our Fright Fest season, which starts September 24th of this year. And it's just on weekends.
What do you think of the event today?
The event is awesome today. This is our, I believe it's our third year here. And it's awesome. We're having a great time. Looking forward to the weekend when a lot more people are going to be here. So we've so far been able to get a lot of recruits, I feel. There's a lot of people interested. We're at a good location here at the fair. So, yeah.
Fright Fest is just a fun time. For those who want to maybe go online, is there a website to get more to apply or more information?
Absolutely. Our website is sixflagsjobs.com if you're interested with a career with us at Six Flags Great America.
Okay, well, we thank you so much for coming out to this event, and thanks so much for talking with us today. Sure. Okay, here we are at Wizard World in Rosemont, and I am with your name?
Casey McBroom.
Casey, what a great booth we're at here today. What's your booth all about?
It's Shield Labs, and I'm here with Kalen Hoffman is my buddy who helps out, and his thing is Prop Customs. And yeah, we just make custom props, and I make custom designed shields and cosplay accessories and things like that. So these are all full metal, and we also did the prizes for the Wizard World Hometown Heroes that they honored the local fire department with.
Very neat. I mean, these are so authentic. It's like almost the original. Where do you start?
With a flat piece of metal, and then cut it out from there, spin it on a lathe, and all this engraving here is done by hand.
And you got the bat symbols, and what else do you have?
We've got just some different things over here. We've got, Groot. So I think it stands about 8.5 feet tall. And that's actually a suit to wear. Kalen gets inside it, and then he is Groot.
That is just really neat. I mean, do you contact the company to try and get the dimensions, or is it just
that's just the thing is like there's this is probably the only Groot in real life. For the film it's all CGI, so you kind of have to just go off of the height of different actors in the film and kind of scale it to how tall they are.
Do you get requests for anything?
Yeah, we do custom commissions, so I take custom orders on things all the time. Usually it's like a different concept or a paint scheme. Kalen does different custom sort of cosplay props that people who come to conventions will commission him to do, or they'll buy a cast of one of his items he's already sculpted or made.
Cool. If anyone want more information about Shield Labs, is there a website?
There's a Facebook page. Yeah, so you can go to Facebook and look up Shield Labs or Prop Customs with a Z. And then there's also links to our Etsy pages from there where you can purchase items.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for... what do you think of the event today?
It's pretty great. I mean, for a first day of a 4-day con, it's been really busy, so yeah.
Well, we thank you so much for coming out to this convention, and thanks so much for talking to us today.
Hey, thank you.
Okay, here we are at Wizard World Comic Con, and I'm at a great booth here today. Which booth are we at today?
We are at the Dr. McGillicuddy's booth. Yeah.
Very great booth, and now there's a theme to it. Let's hear all that.
It's Wild West kind of saloon themed, wild, just like Dr. McGillicuddy himself. Yeah.
Is this the first year you guys been at?
First year at this Comic Con. We're looking to do more nationwide. We're just testing the waters, but so far we're having a great time here.
Very eye-catching, really neat booth. So what goes on in this booth today?
We are doing a little bit of sampling. We have 4 flavors today, so everybody who comes through can try 2 of our flavors that we're sampling just today. We've got some fun photo booth action over there. We have some tons of giveaways and just getting people interacted with and familiar with Dr. McGillicuddy's.
Yeah, I absolutely love Dr. McGillicuddy's. And as far as you're going to be at the convention the whole week on this?
Yep, we're going to be here all 4 days through Sunday.
Not going to stop until we all drop. Yeah.
And is there a website for the Dr. McGillicuddy's or for more information?
Yeah, drmcgillicuddy's.com.
Well, this is an excellent booth, excellent event you guys are at here today. And thanks so much for talking today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This could be a bicycle. Or a bat. This could be a robot. Or an airplane. This could be a playground. This could be a book bag.
Or a soccer ball.
This could be a book. This could be beautiful.
This cannot be trash.
This can all be recycled. Learn more at thiscouldbe.org.
Okay, here we are again at Wizard World in Rosemont, Illinois, and I'm honored to be with Lou Ferrigno, signing autographs for this event, and has just been a terrific bodybuilder. Let's start from the beginning. How did you get involved into bodybuilding?
Well, my life was overcoming adversity. So as a kid, I had difficulty with speech and hearing, and I was like a real-life Walter Mitty, so I got obsessed with power. I could read comic books, and that made me realize that I wanted to build admiration and respect, so I got involved in weightlifting and bodybuilding because I knew that this was going to take me someplace.
I did see that. You were in the movie Pumping Iron, wasn't it?
Yes.
And that movie just sort of went out the stratosphere. Did people get involved in bodybuilding because of that?
Oh, yeah, because the Pumping Iron put everything on the map. That's why all the competition today all began with, I started with Arnold and I, because back then we didn't have Bodybuilding Expo. So that explains to the world what bodybuilding is, the beauty about bodybuilding.
Do you still keep in touch with Arnold Schwarzenegger at all?
I see him every morning at the gym.
Really?
He still works out. I mean,
no, in the one TV show I grew up on was The Incredible Hulk. Absolutely phenomenal. How did you get involved in that film, TV series?
Well, I was training for competition, and I received a phone call one day. They had the audition for the Hulk. So I got a pretty good site. I went down for the screen test, and they had to replace someone who was filming the pilot. So in 24 hours, I was hired, and the rest is history.
And I got to ask you, how was it working with Bill Bixby?
Oh, great. He was my mentor. He was a great friend. And I grew up with him because he's done the TV series, The Courtship of Eddie Father, my favorite Martian, The Magician. So I had a chance to work with him. I mean, he's an icon.
One episode I loved is when you're out in the desert and you both faced off.
For the Married show. The Married, yeah.
And as far as the green makeup for the TV series, how long did it take to...
3 to 4 hours. I was the first one on the set. I've been wearing the makeup 12 to 14 hours, and sometimes it's taken like an hour to take off.
Oh, the new Avengers. Mark Ruffalo's outplayed the Hulk. What's your feelings on the whole new Avengers?
Well, I think it's great because you got a combination of different superheroes, and I think that it's the ultimate special effects with the hero fighting with each other, and it gets bigger and more powerful. And Ruffalo is a wonderful actor, and I think it could dominate the box office.
Does he call you for advice on how to play the...
Well, I do the voice for the Hulk.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I've been doing the voice for the Hulk of the Avengers.
And anything for the future besides the Avengers movies? Are you?
Well, I got a comedy coming out called Carman TV series. I got a film from England, action film called Instant Death. So I've been really busy.
Well, Lou Ferrigno, I think you're an excellent bodybuilder, actor, and we thank you so much for coming to this Wizard World.
Enjoy the show.
Thanks so much, Lou. I appreciate it. Okay, here we are at Wizard World in Rosemont, Illinois, and I'm honored to be here with Serena Vincent. Serena, thank you so much for coming today. Just kick it off. What do you think of the event so far today?
Oh my gosh, it's been a blast. We just did a big Honoring Heroes event. We've got a lot of great fans here. I don't know, the energy here is awesome. Everybody's happy. I'm happy to be here.
We thank you so much for coming here. We're in some excellent movies. One popular one is the Mighty Power Rangers movies. How did you get involved in that?
I was in Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, the series, and it was just like any other audition. I'm an actor, and I'm really grateful to be a part of it. It's like a community. The fans and the actors, there's this weird bond between the two, and so I feel lucky to be a part of it.
Not Another Teen Movie, is that correct? You were in that one?
Not Another Teen Movie, I was in, yes. A really funny movie.
Those spoof type of movies. So what are you doing, any upcoming movies you're working on now?
I'm working on the show called Stuck in the Middle. It's on Disney. I play Susie Diaz, the mother of 7 adorable children. Jenna Ortega is my daughter, stuck in the middle, and then 6 other incredible children. and Joe Neves plays my husband, and we're just having a blast. We just got picked up for a second season, and I'm really grateful to be a part of it.
Now you're in horror, comedy, children's stuff. What do you like better? Or
I like it all. I like it all. As an actor, like I feel like it's a blessing to be able to do lots of different things, and I feel like I've done so much in my career, and this new role is something really special to me. It's totally different. Yeah.
Well, you are very beautiful in these pictures. You must be a model of some. Did you do any modeling or no?
I did a little modeling when I was younger, but that world is a whole. I am definitely not a model. I like to talk and emote and be silly. So, I mean, as far as the business goes, but yeah, some of this stuff is from magazines and things promoting movies. Yeah.
Well, we thank you so much for coming out to the Wizard World Comic-Con. It's a great event, and we thank you so much for talking today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, here we are at Wizard World at Rosemont, Illinois, and I'm honored to be with Michael Clasterin. Michael, thank you so much for coming today. Now, you were involved in the Back to the Future series. Let's hear what role did you have in there?
Well, I was part of the crew on Back to the Future Part 2 and 3. I was the production publicist, or what's called the unit publicist. And years later, being part of the Back to the Future family, I was very honored and privileged to be able to write this book, which is about the making of all the movies and the creation of the entire Back to the Future franchise. So interviewing all of my old friends and coworkers, and a lot of photos that people have never seen before, and a lot of interesting facts that hopefully people didn't know before.
What I love about the book is these memorabilia stuff that sticks out, like the paper and everything. How did that?
We have, this is the letter that Marty wrote to Doc in 1955, and among many, many other wonderful pieces of props. It was something that we decided would be fun for the fans to, give them the entire history of the franchise, but also to give them a little mini collection of Back to the Future memorabilia. You also get the famous disappearing photo of Marty and his brother and sister, and a lot of other fun things. So we're very proud of it.
Was that your idea to come up with it, or you probably had to contact Universal to get all that stuff?
I would love to say it was my idea, but it was my publisher's idea. But I was very involved in what actually got put into the book. And yes, it was with the full backing of Universal Pictures. This is official. It's the official licensed history of Back to the Future.
Why is that movie and the series just gone on, 25 years now, and 30 years, and people are still talking about it to this day?
That's been asked a lot. Why is Back to the Future still as popular? It's because of a number of things. It's almost what you would call the perfect movie. The story, the cast, the team that put it together, the care that went into it. And audiences fell in love with it back in 1985. And as Michael J. Fox likes to say, a story about time travel is timeless.
So that Western scene, where was that shot, on the back lot?
That was not. The Western town was built up in Northern California in a town called Sonora. Just the scope of the Western and that they wanted to convey wouldn't fit in the Universal Studios town square where we had filmed 1 and 2. So it was decided we had found this wonderful town, which was right next to the railroad track, which played a big part in the film, and we built Hill Valley 1885 there.
With all this popularity of this franchise, have they ever been pushed to do a part 4 to bring them back together, or is you pretty much said that so?
Well, Bob Zemeckis and Bob Gale have said it will never happen, and it shouldn't happen. They are satisfied with the trilogy that they put together, and that's what they wanted to say, and they've said it, and they see no need to say any more.
Is this the only book that you've put out? Is there any other works we can see, read, that you've done?
This is my latest. Many years ago, when we finished Back to the Future Part 3, I wrote a much smaller version of the book covering the making of the 3 movies, sort of a precursor. But this is the book that I've always wanted to write, and I'm very, very proud of it.
Isn't that true that the first one was going to be a standalone and they didn't have plan to do to it?
Absolutely. Nobody had any thought of a sequel. They were just happy to be able to make it, and because the production was plagued with problems, the first being they replaced their lead actor, they went through. Bob Zemeckis tells the story that even though he finally got Michael J. Fox and he was very happy with Michael in the role, he thought he was through as a director, that nobody was going to hire him ever again because of the tumult of the whole production.
But it's a terrific book, and the title of the book is?
Back to the Future, The Ultimate Visual History.
I highly recommend it. It's a great book, especially if you're definitely a Back to the Future fan. This is the book to get. So I appreciate you, Michael, for coming on down. It's a great event. What do you think of the event so far today?
It's terrific. Wizard World puts on a tremendous show, and it's always fun to be a part of it.
Well, thank you so much, Michael. Enjoy the rest of the show, and thanks so much for talking with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.